Hey, good morning guys. So today we are replacing the defrost control board because as you can see, this system's completely frozen and it's not going into defrost. I tested this yesterday, but he also has a refrigerant leak in the indoor system. He's probably low about half a pound, which is not going to cause this. This is definitely because the defrost sensor is not activating and that defrost board's not working as it should, so we're going to replace that. In the meantime, I have the disconnect pulled out. I'm going to replace that shredder valve. Here's the system. We got the power off at the breaker. We're going to verify that there's no power coming in. Zero volts coming in, which is great. What's that noise? Here's the core valves, or valve cores. However, I don't know. Shredder cores. Let me know how you pronounce these or call these. They look like tire valves to me. Alright, let's see where the remover tool is, which is right here. And basically we're gonna remove this cap here, and I'll show you guys that indeed it is leaking, so that we can see the before and after results. Once again, I already did this yesterday, but we'll do this here for the sake of the video. Got the fill piece refrigerant leak detector, GR58. It's just warming up here. And so as you can see, it's definitely leaking refrigerant. And we're going to turn it off and replace that real quick. I'm gonna take this little thing out the way, it's annoying me. socket on there because it's not allowing me to push this thing all the way down. Now that we got that removed, we should be able to grab it. Yep, grabbed it. We're gonna loosen it up so we can take it out. Comment below your method to doing this. I'm curious to see if there's any tips and tricks you guys got. Oh, got it the first try. Thank you, Jesus, because we could be here all day. So this is the old one. We are gonna put a new one in here. And this ball valve is keeping the refrigerant from spewing out, in case you guys are curious as to how this tool works. So now I'm going to open that, and we're going to have pressure. And how I do this is I'll use one finger to push down as I use the other hand to help me screw that valve cord back in. And then once you feel it get nice and tight, you release. Still got some pressure. I want to make sure that it's in there. So what I like to do is test it. We should get a little bit of refrigerant leaking or air pressure. For a short, now we have it fully open. If that wasn't seated properly, we'll have a bunch of refrigerant leaking out. Now that I know that I have it properly seated, I'm going to take the rest off and then test for a leak. Which there might be some residue around there from the previous leak. But we shouldn't get anything in the 90s there. What am I doing? There we go. we stop the leak. So thankfully that was a quick, easy first time. We got the old one out on the first try. I've had times where I'm sitting there for a good minute trying to get that thing out, which could be a pain. So with that being said, let's put this back on. So now the customer has a copy of the video as well, that the leak, he's no longer losing refrigerant there. So at this point, guys, I'm going to put this rubber grommet back on, put everything back together. And as I'm waiting for the outdoor system to thaw out, I'll just check a few other things here. Once again, this is the old rubber valve. And I'll meet you guys outside.